Yo, sup? I'm back. And this time I'm going to talk about why you need to punish her bad behavior. Now, first of all, guys, when I mean punish, I do not mean physical. I'm talking mental. But before I get into this video, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kane. I'm the Silver Bachelor. And this channel is 100% dedicated to dating advice for older guys. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that notification button because I'm dropping videos pretty much every single day. And let's get into the topic. Oh boy, do I have some juicy details to share. So this just happened to me. All right. I'm dating this chick for a few months. And as I'm recording this, as you're seeing this video right now, just a few days ago, something happened to me. All right. So a little bit quick backstory. I've had a few issues with this woman where we would make a plan, let's say for Saturday night, and Friday would roll around and she would say, "Oh, some things came up. Can we move it to Sunday?" Okay, fine. I'm a pretty flexible, compromising guy, right? So we move it to Sunday. Then a few other things have kind of come along with canceling or rescheduling. And here's the thing for me is I'm a busy guy. I'm doing YouTube. I have my job. I have my hobbies. I mean, I run my life by my calendar and I'm very, very organized. I try not to have these huge expectations on women because I know that they're not necessarily as organized. So I do give them a little bit of slack. So, however, okay, if somebody, and this is my advice to you, in terms of punishing bad behavior. Now, I'm going to give examples of bad behavior. So, example is, and also this happened to me with this woman, is you have plans on Saturday, let's just say. Friday morning, she hits you up and says, and leaves you a voicemail and says, I'm coming down with something. I think I'm sick. So, Saturday, we might have to reschedule Saturday or whatever. All right. So the bad behavior comes in here. What if you find out later or the next day that she's gone out with her friends on Friday? Right? Right? So she's too sick to see you on Saturday, but she's not sick enough to go out with her friends on Friday. Okay. That happened to me. This is how I handled it. I said, okay, no worries. Why don't we meet next weekend? So this is where the punishing the bad behavior comes in. And she goes, "Oh, well, I think I might feel better on Sunday and I miss you. Could we see each other Sunday?" Oh, hell no. Because she did something bad. She saw her friends on the Friday, but she wasn't sick enough to see them, but she's too sick to see me Saturday. So she's obviously got other plans on the Saturday. And I see all this stuff, right? So that example of bad behavior, you do not see her that weekend and you punish her and you say, hey, let's see each other the next weekend. She's going to be disappointed, and that's okay because you need to teach her a lesson that when she does those things, there's consequences. Otherwise, she's going to see you as a little bitch and a beta male, and you don't want that to happen. And another example is, and this was the deal breaker for me with the woman that I was seeing just a few days ago, and having this pattern of some canceling, oh, I'm sick, excuses, or families in town, whatever. Like, come on, you know what the hell's happening in your life a week in advance, right? So this is what happened. We made plans for the Saturday a week prior. So I DJ for fun, and somebody asked me if I'd like to DJ something on the Saturday. And it wasn't a paid gig, okay? So I said, let me get back to you. So I spoke with the girl that I'm seeing and I said, look, what are your plans Saturday? And she's like, oh, well, I don't have any plans. And I said, okay, well, I'd rather see you, but I have this DJ opportunity. Again, not paid. If it was paid, I would have taken it. And why don't we watch a UFC fight? And she's like, okay, fantastic. So this was like um, a week prior, right? So now the new week's starting, and it was like Monday or Tuesday, and she says, I said, oh well, I look forward to seeing you on Saturday, and she said, oh, I can't meet you on Saturday. I'm thinking, what? So then she says, oh, I'm so sorry, I forgot. I'm like, all right. I said, well, the only other day then that works for me is the Sunday. She's like, okay, Sunday it is. So Sunday it is. We're texting throughout the week. Sunday morning rolls around and she wakes up and she says, hey, well, I'm going to start getting ready and I should be there in about an hour. All right. About 10 minutes after that, she sends me another text and she says, look, I, I need a mental health day and could we see each other next weekend? And what? An hour an hour before we were supposed to meet each other, she canceled plans. So here's the thing, man. I took Monday off. I I took vacation day on the Monday. I moved all my meetings Monday out because she was going to stay over Sunday and Monday, right? And so uh, I bought food and cleaned my place and all that stuff. And so I this was the final straw in terms of punishing bad behavior where, okay, if anyone ever cancels on you an hour before you're supposed to meet them, it's up to you guys, but like I don't think I would see them for probably 2 weeks. But what I did in this case, I broke it off with her. I said, look, I can't rely on you. This isn't the first time. You're canceling now an hour before our meeting, and this is over. Well, she freaked out, right? And I don't care. And I also have her sneakers. So, not sure what I should do about her damn sneakers. Leave a comment in the comments. What do you think I should do with her sneakers? Mail them to her? Throw them out? Sell them? All right. So, wrapping this video up, look, some other examples of punishing bad behavior, right, which I've done in the past, is she denies you sex. Let's put this in context. Let's say it's a Saturday night and it's not like you have to wake up early in the morning and she just isn't in the mood. But it's not like this is like out of the blue kind of thing. Well, she's doing that to test you, and it's bad behavior. Testing is bad behavior. So I recommend you pull away. This is how I handle the refusing the sex thing is I ask them, is she okay? And if she says she is, then she is, but she's a little sad or whatever, then I say, look, I'm disappointed. I thought everything was fine with us. Most likely she's going to get defensive. And she's going to say, oh, well, I'm a woman and I have a right to my body, which, yes, you do. Okay. But again, if something's out of the blue and she's refusing sex, she's testing you and it's bad behavior. So how I handle it, I then say, if she starts to get defensive and I say, look, obviously we're not aligned tonight. Obviously the vibe is off. Would you like me to get you your Uber and you go home? Oh, that will get her going. And it'll most likely get her going in a right way because I'll tell you guys this. Anytime I've said that, where I've said, look, the vibe is off, maybe we should call it a night and I can get your Uber home. Every single time I've done that, she'd get pissed off, most likely cry, and then guess what? We have sex. So this is why it's so important to punish bad behavior mentally. They do something wrong, there's a consequence. And the consequence is either you're pulling back, you're not texting them as frequently, you don't see them for like a week, or you call them out on their behavior and you say you're disappointed and you say this is not typical, and maybe even say, look, the vibe's off, why don't we call it a night? They need to, women, you have to understand, guys, women need to know that you're willing to hold your ground, you're willing to walk away, and you're not going to be her bitch, because they will test you to see, is he going to be a bitch? Is he going to compromise? And they're going to push the limits. So guys, you can be flexible with these things, but you do not, you don't want to have her think in her mind, that's it, this guy is a bitch and I can just push him around. So just last, man, just remember, you have options. It's an ocean of options for you guys. There's so many women out there. So remember how I told you that I broke it off with this girl? So within 2 days, I've lined up 4 dates. Okay? 4 dates, chatting with more women. And that's the way it is. Like, I'll dedicate myself 100% to this one person, right? When there's a vibe. But as soon as that's over, I'm on to the next one, and it doesn't take me long, as I've just mentioned. So thank you, man, for watching this video. Let me know in the comments, like, what kind of things have happened to you, and if you want me to do a video on any of those specific topics. And most importantly, what do I do about this girl's sneakers? All right. Have a great day, man.